Hello everyone, this is Thomas J. This is another video for my YouTube channel. I wanted to just create a short video discussing the whole and also the awakening and the balance after the awakening, because once someone discovers the whole, the collective consciousness, well, there's a little bit of turmoil that a person needs to work through that I've found in other people. I've found it in myself, and luckily I see my tribe growing at an exponential rate now. I'm finding more and more people left and right, not just on the internet, but I'm also finding people that have had the similar awakening as I have, and recognize everything as a consciousness of one, instead of it being a duplicity, a extreme one side or the other, heaven and hell, earth and heaven, so on and so forth. It's all just one. We are one with nature, we are one with each other, and we are energy, and we're an energy. Quantum physics tells us that we are a vibrating energy mass, and the scientist describes what energy is, and the scientist's definition of that would be the same definition that the theologian has of God. It cannot be created, it cannot be destroyed, it's in and it's through everything, it's the all. And one of the things that I wanted to bring to the table is the Book of Thomas, which is a Gnostic gospel, and it didn't make the cut of the Bible, and I can understand why. It doesn't have a similar flavor, it doesn't fit that specific genre. And so there is a scripture where Jesus is speaking to Didymus, Thomas, the disciple Thomas, and he discusses basically what happens when you have an awakening and you discover this whole. It says, "He that seeks will continue to seek, and he'll find. And when he finds, he'll be troubled. And when he's troubled, he will be astonished, and he will rule over the all." I didn't say this. This was a conversation that happened between Jesus and his disciple that didn't make the cut, in that big religious book. So the reason why I wanted to bring this up is because the information's out there, and I feel like it's my duty to help someone else cut through the chase of their suffering, because when these two worlds collide against each other, as Jesus said, you will become troubled. But then there's the good part. After the trouble, if you can make it through it, then you will be astonished. You will have found what it was that your soul was seeking for. And when that happens, you will rule over the all. Now, the way that I translate that is, I am the all. I am a part of the bigger all, right? So when it says that I will rule over the all, well, this all is the only thing that I really have true rule over. My mind, my emotions, what I choose to think about, what I choose to doubt, what I choose to have faith in. All of these things are kind of, within my hula hoop. These are the things that I have something to relate with, to compare to, all within the all of myself. And when I become a little bit more one with myself, I automatically start to become more one with the all, because I am the all made manifest as Thomas James Brady. That's me, right? I am a part of that tree. That tree is a part of me. And some people might say, oh yeah, well, that's good in concept. Well, not really. It's not a concept at all. The truth of the matter is that I was shown this, and then the definition came afterwards. So I didn't read it in a book and then have the experience. No, it was exactly the opposite. And I'm happy that it happened that way. In fact, I think that's really the milestone or the marker to show you that you're starting to have an awakening. is you begin to see, or I began to see, some major things that were colliding against my old way of thinking, because that's all that it's what it's about. As a man thinketh, so is he. Now you can take that and really run with it, because guess what? I become what I think about. Has anybody ever heard someone say that whatever you think about most of the day is your God? Well, think about that. Think about that. When a person begins to find and see the magic in all this thing, it can be a beautiful thing, but it also can be very troubling, because the people around you might not be having the same experience. And it can get a little lonely. But I'm here to assure you that, hey, you can contact me if you'd like, anytime. In fact, if you like what I have to say here, and hopefully there'll be plenty more, right? You can subscribe and you can like. So I want to keep the video short. I want to keep your guys' attention span. So I'm going to check out now. And when I get inspired, I'm going to go ahead and make another video, draw an outline up, and come see you guys again. Now, if you've gotten to this point, I want to thank you ahead of time for liking and subscribing. And this is Thomas J. I'll see you next time. Thanks.